What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another review here on the channel. And this time, pretty much just got back from the theater from watching Air, Courting a Legend. So this was one film that I've been super excited for a long time, obviously, just to see how it came out to be. I did do a reaction to, I believe, one of the trailers, so it'll be down in the description if you're interested. But this movie, I went in with tempered expectations, I think. I think I was going in, I just wanted to watch a good film and not expecting it to go for an Oscar or anything, but some really good acting I was hoping for, and just a nice story that I can like package in with my sports movies that I look fondly upon and stuff like that. And it delivered on that 100%. I think if you're going to talk about acting and the characters, I think when it comes to obviously Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, like the acting was great with them too. Obviously, it's Phil Knight and Sonny Vaccaro. But the only thing about them that I would say is that I find like they didn't feel like they're actual characters though. Like even though they did a great job acting, I didn't feel like that's what Sonny Vaccaro would be. That's the only thing I would say. And Phil Knight too. Like I don't think Phil Knight's that cool. You know what I mean? Like Ben Affleck, they made Phil Knight seem so damn cool in this film. Maybe because Ben Affleck is just that cool, but I think that was a funny part, obviously, about it. But just like the pure acting, obviously, and just obviously like being able to tell the story, they were fantastic in that, right? And even like Viola Davis, man, God, she was like perfect to play Dolores, right? Jordan, right? And I know Michael Jordan apparently requested for her to play his mother, so that was fantastic as well. Chris Tucker was great in this film. Jason Bateman was great as Robbie Strausser. Like it was amazing. They conveyed the story so friggin' well. And yeah, and I think that's the thing I take away from this movie is like the characters and what they brought to the table with the actors and stuff. It was nice. And when it comes to the story, like the way it progressed, I really liked it. Obviously, I liked the way they did it. It was literally like if you didn't watch it, like it was literally a movie. Don't think about like, you know, MJ and stuff like that. It was literally just Nike being able to land, obviously, Mike, and that's pretty much it, right? Like show them the Jordan 1, pitch it to them, they win, and that's pretty much it and stuff. And I think it really got the point across and stuff. And obviously, like with the pitch, like obviously, like going from that time, if you guys have read Shoe Dog, which is like pretty much Phil Knight's story. It's pretty amazing, obviously, and you kind of see how the brand Nike came from such a small beginnings of obviously like the guy had like no money, went to Japan, Adidas was running the show as like running shoes, and obviously this brought into like the basketball shoe culture and stuff that I love personally. I got so many J's and stuff, and like in the way the story, obviously, with in terms of the length of just under 2 hours, I think it didn't overstay its welcome. I think it was a perfect amount. I was in the movie, I was engaged throughout the entire time, just enjoying it from start to finish. I love how they laid it out. The music was really nice. Obviously, it felt really, really 80s like, you know what I mean? I felt like I was there. I wasn't even obviously around in the 80s, but it felt like that aura and stuff out there, like Beaverton, Oregon. I just love it. It was like very motivational, just like a sports film is, and just how like, you know what, like trust your gut, you know what I mean? I think that was like a moral of the story and stuff. And just it's an amazing story. I think like the whole thing is incredible, and for them to put it on film was pretty cool. Obviously, things were definitely probably a little bit exaggerated, but it was cool. Even like seeing like the Jordan 1, like I know people were complaining, they're like, oh shit, that doesn't look like exactly like the Chicago 1. It's like, how did you expect them to do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't gonna be possible. That's like, you're asking way too much. Like what, they're just gonna get like a Jordan from 85 and just show it there? Like it wasn't gonna happen. But I think that's just nitpicking from like some people, but no, it was really good. I loved it. It was really good. I can't wait. I'm actually very excited to rewatch this and stuff. And I think a lot of people want to know too, is that because it might be involved in the title of the video, like as a sneakerhead, like do you recommend it? What do you think about it? I think it was a very fun movie for a sneakerhead. I don't think it's not something where you're like, oh shit, like these little Easter eggs and stuff like that, because I would love that if they threw like Easter eggs that like, you know, only like sneakerheads would know. We didn't really get that. I mean, like I think it was just, yeah, it was a fun story. Definitely not going to cater to like a hardcore like Sneakerhead, somebody who knows all about shoes and stuff like that. But I think like, yeah, like for people around back in the 80s and kind of remembering things like, and you know, how the Jordan 1 took over, and then by the Jordan 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like as you win the championships, like if you're there, this is so nostalgic. And I think it brings you back to that time probably for sure. And I think, yeah, but like I said, in terms of Sneakerheads, I mean, yeah, definitely very fun, but it's not something where it's like, oh, you know, oh, this, that, oh, that, yeah, I get that, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't really that. It was a very well put together film, obviously, and you can tell a lot of people knew what they were doing and stuff. And you know, it was nice. I think very, very much something that everybody should watch. I think if you're interested in shoes, interested in basketball, if you don't know anything about it, and you want to go watch it, I think you learn quite a bit, honestly, about what came to be in basketball culture and stuff like that, and really how like Michael really did transcend obviously the sport and make it global up to this point, and you see now and how much different it is, and it's honestly crazy. It's honestly crazy. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see Michael in it. Like they never showed his face. They always like kind of like had the camera up toward like his back of his head. Sometimes you see the side. He said like a couple things, whatever. It was like he said hello. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was pretty funny that way. But I mean, like I think they didn't want to like put a guy's face and be like, yeah, okay, that's young Michael Jordan. Maybe that's what they didn't want to do. I don't know if that was Michael's preference or anything like that. But even toward the end when they showed like they're showing like, oh, you know, like, you don't really see these movies like, oh, where they are now and stuff. It was definitely cool, but it was definitely a lot of Michael Jordan propaganda. Like, oh, he went on to become potentially the greatest athlete ever, he became the greatest basketball player ever. Definitely pretty funny and stuff. Definitely triggered some people for sure. But overall, I think fantastic film. Very good. I liked it. I think in terms of a movie rating, I've seen a lot of ratings around this, and I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10. I think for what it is, I think it is great. It is very rewatchable. Okay, it's not something where like it's gonna require so much attention, but you can watch that and just enjoy with anybody. I think that's good. I think that's what they were going for. They weren't looking to, you know, break records or anything like that and stuff. They just wanted to, you know, I don't know. I just thought, yeah, it was just very, very awesome. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it. I seen Amazon Studios was involved in this too, which was pretty funny. Warner Bros. And stuff. So that was I never knew Amazon got that much into film and stuff. So that was nice. And yeah, definitely something, you know, I cannot wait to watch in the comfort of my own home and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much my piece on it. I just wanted to give some of my thoughts on it. Guys, let me know down below what you thought of Air. When did you watch it? It came out on a Wednesday, which was kind of weird, but yeah, what did you think about it all? Are you a sneakerhead? What did you think about that? Obviously, about seeing obviously the story play out and stuff like that. Are you similar like me? Like where like I thought like, I don't know, it felt like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were bigger than their roles, like almost, but obviously did a great job acting. That's why, I don't know. It just like they made them seem cooler than they were. I think that's they didn't feel like they were that person, just to me. Off what I watched and stuff, and yeah, and that's definitely not a knock at all, but just I couldn't help but feel that in the theater and stuff that night. But yeah, I mean, yeah, give me a rating down below, guys. What'd you think about it? You know what I mean? Did you enjoy it? It's something you're gonna rewatch, and just and yeah, and don't forget, if you did enjoy this review, just leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell down below as well. If you want to see more, let me know. I'm thinking of reviewing a few more before bigger movies start to come out toward the summer and stuff. Yeah, this was a very good one though. This was a very good one I was excited about, and I was happy. Happy it is a good movie because it's something I can look on. Like, I don't know about you guys, like sports films, anything involved with that, like I love it. Like they're amazing movies, like especially as such a big sports fan, can't get enough of it. And I love to have like another classic that I could put on the shelf. You know what I mean? Well, now it's a digital shelf because I don't like collect DVDs, but yeah, I mean that's yeah, I don't know, just great job by obviously Ben Affleck directing as well and starring in it. Matt Damon, Viola Davis, Chris Tucker, just great job, guys. It was amazing. But anyways, guys, appreciate you all for tuning in to a quick review here on the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.